Okay, so I mentioned earlier today that I was pondering over what to do tomorrow because there's a 27-kilometre stage to, I haven't got the name in front of me, but Torrevieja, something like that. And about halfway, there is a village which is 4Ks off the Camino, so you can kind of break it up there. And I've been wondering what to do, whether to go for the 27 or to somehow break it up. I don't know why I found today really hard. It was only 20, 21. Really just lacking in energy. It could be that I didn't sleep well. Could be that I'm still on the antibiotics, who knows, but I just felt really lethargic towards the end. But my feet held up okay. And once I've had a rest, I also had about a 30-40 minute break at the Albergue Turistico halfway today, and that helped, I think. So I kind of arrived here thinking, let's get a really early start, plenty of time, plenty of water and so on, and go for the 27. But the Camino always throws you curveballs. That's why I love it so much. So what happened? I get here and I think, oh crap, it's Sunday. And I'm staying in the Casa Perin, which I have to say is great. The lady who runs it is awesome. I shot a quick video of the room. I've got this very nice double room with aircon, private bathroom. There's a place to hang clothes upstairs. It's really, really good. And 30 euros. So anyway, I arrive here and I asked the lady, is there anywhere I can buy food? Because I'm thinking, I need a lunch and a couple of sort of energy snacks for tomorrow. Oh no, Sunday, everything's closed. What time does stuff open in the morning, and it's all 9 o'clock. Crap. And at my pace, and that's including breaks, of course, I plan on taking an hour to do 3Ks. So that includes, if I take half an hour for lunch or, odd breaks and taking videos and all that kind of stuff. So that's my my sort of timing through the day. So 27Ks, it means I'm going to be on the road for 9 hours. So if I leave at 9 o'clock, what's that? I'm going to get in at 6 p.m, which is getting a bit late. And the danger is it starts to get pretty warm after 2 or 3. So today I found it quite warm in the afternoon, but I remembered to put the umbrella up, which was great. So I'm thinking about options. Got nowhere to buy any food. What about, is there somewhere open early for breakfast? Well, there's a panaderia, there's a bakery, and then there was a few bars open for lunch. So I thought, maybe I'll go to lunch and I can order something extra for takeaway and I could eat that for breakfast and for lunch tomorrow. But I even thought, maybe I'll ask them for some eggs or something like that. So there's always ways around these things. And then blow me, I come back to the hostel and the lady's in a little office at the front there. And I look opposite the office and she's got a little shop. When I asked about food shops, why didn't she just say, come in here? So she's got this little food shop. And there's not a huge amount of things. She's probably got 50, 60 products all up. But I managed to get some tuna, some sort of dry bread crackers. I got some sort of chocolate biscuits, cookies. I got a tin of Aquarius, and I'm thinking I bought a few knickknacks which were enough to do me for a breakfast and for a lunch, a do-it-yourself lunch on the way. Got a tin of Russian salad. She was sort of standing there hovering, and I just sort of grabbed a few things. And then I said to her later, while I was in the shop, I said, have you got any bread? No. But she had this sort of dry toast stuff, so I got some of that. So have you got any eggs? No. So I'll give you a couple of eggs. So, the plan's coming together here. So I got a couple of eggs, and I said to her, I've got a microwave just here next to the camera and a fridge. It's a great room. So I said to her, I don't really want to screw up your microwave. I'm not quite sure how it works here because there's a little kitchen at the back, which seems to be for guests. And I said, is there somewhere I can boil the eggs? So she said, yeah, la cocina, back in the kitchen. So I went back there and boiled the eggs. So the plan for the food is coming together. So I've got some boiled eggs, I've got some tin tuna, I've got some sort of dry bread, I've got some chocky bickies. So I've basically got enough food to do breakfast and lunch tomorrow if I have to. And then I wandered over to the other side of the church, and there was a bar there doing a roaring trade. So I had, a tapas and a glass of wine, and I said to the guy, "Oh, are you open for breakfast?" And he said, yeah, what time? 7 o'clock. So I'm thinking, I had thought of leaving earlier, but 7? I'll be on the road at 7:30, 9 hours. What's that going to give me? Get in at 4:30. So it's possible. I could do breakfast at the bar, or I could do breakfast here and be away by 6:30. So I've got some options, certainly in terms of food and stuff like that. I've looked at the weather. It's fairly cool in the morning, 8 or 9 degrees. By midday, it's up to about 12, 13. Even by mid-afternoon, it's only up to about 22, 23. It was about that today, but I have to say I found it really hot. The sun was hot. That's why I put the umbrella up. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I don't want to be, walking too far into the day, because it gets hotter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. So I think the plan will be, I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to eat the breakfast I've got and leave really early at 6:30, which will mean I'm walking an hour and a half in the dark, which should be all right. They're big tracks. Or I go to the cafe, get a proper breakfast, and leave at 7:30. And then I've still got my sort of plan B as I'm walking. So 27 Ks, about halfway. If I really find my feet are suffering a bit, I can turn off the trail, and there's a village there, and I can stop there and grab a taxi for the rest of the journey or something. But I really want to try and do this 27. So I think it's looking good. How much water to carry? I don't really want to carry more than 2 litres. It's so heavy. But I did get a bottle of water with my lunch today, so I might half fill that. So sort of take 2.3 or something and have a lot to drink before I go. So this is the joys of the VDLP, and arriving somewhere on a Sunday with no shops open. So I mean, I quite enjoy it, to be honest, the sort of working out the logistics, Am I able to walk that far? How much water to carry? What about this? What sort of food should I carry? I've generally been carrying too much food anyway. I realise that. So, but I just don't want to be stuck out there, lacking in energy on a very long day. So I'll take a couple of things. So there we go. Let's see what tomorrow brings. If I sleep well, we'll go for the 27.